What is going on? Here we are. Welcome back. Elena Rybakina and Vondrousova. Vondrousova. People pronounce it different ways. Anyways, we are back with another match. And hopefully we get one with some energy in this one, because the last one had some hype around it, but just doesn't live up to it. There's nothing there. So here we are. Elena Rybakina, Marketa Vondrousova. Vondrousova could be a bit problematic, but Elena Rybakina has been playing out of her mind. She is a legitimate contender for the title. Like, for sure, is a big contender. Let's see if we can figure out some head-to-head statistics. The two have played twice before, and they split those 1-1. So they haven't played since 2023. And the first time that they played was in Moscow on hard court, and that was straight sets for Vondrousova. And Rybakina beat her on clay in Italy in 2023. They got a coin toss coming in here. Thank you for the like. God dang it, I keep missing all the coin toss. I have no idea who's going to serve. But we got 5 minutes. They're going to warm up 4-5. We are going to hang out 4-5. And then we'll be ready. We will watch us a tennis match. Elena Rybakina, number 9 in the world. Doing really well right now. Vondrousova, number 10 in the world, rather. And Vondrousova, number 60 in the world. Right? I think the only woman ranked in the top 10 that's not playing is Zheng, I believe. Yeah. She, I think she has a shoulder injury, something along those lines. But Rybakina is coming in here hot after a good Montreal, a great Cincinnati. Only one name stood in front of Rybakina for the title there, probably. Most likely the title. And that's Iga Swiatek. So, little bit of competition from Iga Swiatek. And we're going to see what happens here. Thank you for checking out the channel. If this is your first time ever checking out the channel, welcome here. You are home. Come on in, right? This is for tennis fans, casuals, hardcore tennis fans, new tennis fans. Come on in. We're going to watch us a tennis match. A lot of people, they will throw on the commentary in the background while they are watching the match. And other people, I guess they just look at my face and watch the score. So, you choose what you would like to do. But that's what a tennis watch-along is. I will not be streaming the physical match. I cannot do that. I will get banned. But luckily, I have not had people asking me that lately. Why don't you just stream the match? Why don't you just do this? Why don't you just do that? No. Yep. Hopefully this says you're in a commercial break. What's happening with Sabalenka? Let's go check that out real quick. Sabalenka is done. Sabalenka finished. 6-1, 6-4 for Sabalenka. She cruises. Did really good on the first serve. Never even faced a break point. That's insane. Just domination. But we are looking at the player here, Elena Rybakina, who crushed Sabalenka at Cincinnati. So Elena Rybakina is one of the hottest players on the WTA tour right now. She is on fire, and she's healthy. There really seems to be no hint of physical problems for Rybakina at the moment. So there is absolutely zero reason why I would go against Rybakina in this match. So Rybakina in straights, but I would be interested and I would like to see this be a competitive match. I'm not sure who is serving first. Not sure. Actually, all right. Rybakina is serving, actually. Forehand from Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Goes out from Vondrousova. 15-love for Rybakina. Serve. Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina to the forehand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina to the forehand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina again. Forehand from Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova. Winner. That was good. That was good. Serve. Fault. Second serve. Actually, there is a lot of tape on Rybakina's knee. Double fault. There is a lot of tape on the back of the calf of Rybakina and holding up her knee, like her patella. Little anatomy there for you. Let. Serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Vondrousova again. Backhand from Rybakina. To the forehand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina is a winner. Winner. Serve is a let. Second serve, or first serve, rather. Serve. Fault. It was the first serve. Aha. I tricked all of you. I tricked you. Serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina to the forehand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina to the forehand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina again. Forehand, Vondrousova. Backhand, Rybakina. Forehand to backhand. Backhand. Vondrousova goes up the line. Short ball, Vondrousova. Rybakina reads it. Lob, overhead, smash. Vondrousova. She's got a break point here in the first game. That's big. Because Rybakina is a good server. Serve. Fault. Serve. The backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand of Rybakina. Forehand of Rybakina goes out. Vondrousova with a break early. Very interesting. Not something that I would have predicted here. But there's tends to be more breaks in women's tennis than there are in men's tennis. So we will see. We will see what happens here. Vondrousova. So many players on tour are playing with Yonex rackets now. Serve to the backhand of Rybakina. Goes out. I've tried to play with Yonex rackets, and I just don't like them. I love Yonex shoes. Serve. Ace. Vondrousova. Ace. Yeah. Yonex has probably the best tennis shoes that are out there. They are so comfortable and so durable. Free ad. Free ad. Serve. To the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina in the net. And Vondrousova looking to consolidate her break early. Thank you for commentating this match. Of course, Max. Of course. Serve. Fault. Notice anything new here, Max, about the stream? Notice anything new? Serve. Forehand from Rybakina to the forehand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina. Winner. Winner. Serve. Ace. Game. Vondrousova. She backs up the break. Well done. Yeah, there you go, Max. We got better lighting out here. We got better lighting. We got sound effects. We're moving up. Serve from Rybakina is down the line. Winner, Rybakina. Serve. The backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova again. Forehand, Rybakina. Oh, buddy. It's too good. It's too good. Yeah, the lighting was garbage for a while, wasn't it? Out from the forehand of Rybakina. Serve. Ace. Serve. It is a fault. Second serve. To the forehand of Vondrousova and the forehand of Rybakina. Forehand from Vondrousova again to the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand from Rybakina goes out. Backhand from Rybakina goes out. Serve. Forehand from Vondrousova in the net. Rybakina holds. Gets on the board. Now she's got to deal with Vondrousova's serve. Sabalenka retains her #1 ranking by reaching the quarters. Nice. I did not know that. I was wondering what would happen with Sabalenka this tournament, especially with Iga Swiatek playing a whole lot better. Thank you for telling us that, Max. That's important. That is important news. Krejcikova beats Taylor Townsend, so Krejcikova is actually going into the quarters as well. Is Krejcikova going to play Sabalenka in the quarters? Let's see. This would be Tuesday, probably. No, Krejcikova plays Pegula, and Sabalenka is probably going to play the winner of this match, most likely. Serve. Backhand over Rybakina in the net. Serve is fault. Serve. Forehand from Vondrousova. Volley from Rybakina. Oh, wow. What was that? Rybakina up at the net. She has a ball to probably just put away. She should have. And she ends up just kind of bunting it. Weird. Serve. To the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova. Lands on the back line. Nice backhand from Rybakina. Another backhand. Backhand from Vondrousova in the net. Backhand from Vondrousova in the net. Serve. Is a fault. Second serve. Double fault. 30-all. Rybakina with a little opening here. Fault. Serve to the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand from Vondrousova goes long. And Rybakina has a break point. Serve to the forehand of Rybakina. Forehand from Vondrousova goes long. Rybakina breaks. Rybakina breaks. Forehand from Rybakina. The forehand of Vondrousova. Oh, I'm gonna follow that up with a clap. That was sick. I am throwing my phone on the couch. I'm getting off my phone. We're locked into this match. Okay. I'm throwing my phone on the couch. We're done. Stop looking at it. We're watching tennis. Forehand from Rybakina. Ah, baby. That was good. That was good. Dang it. And now I got my watch. I throw my phone away and now my watch starts beeping at me. Fault. Getting rid of the watch too. Serve. Oh, body serve. Short ball. Rybakina gets up to it. Puts it away. 30. Hey. Y'all like that? We got 2 likes on the video. I throw my phone away and I throw my watch away. Not away, but we're like, we like that. Serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. To the backhand of Rybakina. Slice from Vondrousova. Slice from Vondrousova. I got a comment that came in right after that, and I got... What happened? Rybakina hit a winner. Serve. Forehand. Is a fault. Serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova to the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand from Vondrousova. Another forehand. Backhand from Rybakina down the line. But Rybakina's heating up. Forehand from Rybakina. Backhand defensive shot from Vondrousova. Oh, Rybakina tries to hit a winner. It does not work out. Vondrousova sticks in. Hi from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Just found your channel and subscribed. Thank you very much, Jersey Gal. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. You are home. You found it. You can stop searching. Serve from Rybakina. Fault. But I like what Rybakina's doing right now. She is warming up. Serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina. To the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina. Vondrousova forced to put up a lob. She goes the wrong way with the put away, but she survives. She survives. Vondrousova on serve. And all of a sudden, here we are. We are at 3-2. Rybakina doing a whole lot better than she did in the first, in the opening game. Cape Cod, you're just probably, what, are you like you're probably a couple hours from New York City? Go watch the tournament. You're probably a couple hours from there, right? Could you take a train? Or if you're in Jersey, well, you're from Cape Cod. You said you're from Cape Cod, but Jersey gal. I've rode the ferry from New York City to Jersey once. That's a little bit of history. I've been to New York and New Jersey on the same trip. I've never been to Cape Cod, but I have been to Massachusetts. Massachusetts was fun. Vondrousova to serve. Serve to the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina to the forehand of Vondrousova. Rybakina up at the net. Too good from Vondrousova. Rybakina just has a pickup volley that ends up landing a little too deep. And Vondrousova has an easy put away. Not that easy, but easy enough. Forehand from Rybakina in the net. Vondrousova actually went pretty much straight at Rybakina. Serve. Fault. Second serve. To the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand. Backhand from Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina in the net. Rybakina not finding the ground strokes quite yet. But she will. She will. Serve. To the backhand of Rybakina. To the backhand of Vondrousova. Rybakina on the run. Has to put up a defensive shot. It doesn't work out. Vondrousova gets the game. We're going to Rybakina's serve. I grew up in northern New Jersey. Been to 1964 World's Fair and Shea Stadium. Never been to the US Open. Never been to the US Open, huh? Serve. Wait, did you say you went to the 1964 World's Fair? Like you went, like in 1964, you went to the World's Fair? Serve. Let. Second serve. Serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina to the backhand of, or forehand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina again. See, Rybakina is warming up on her serve she's warming up on her forehands on her serve, if that makes sense. or if that's too many prepositions. But hey, very cool. That's awesome. What is what is your like the best memory, or if you have a memory from the World's Fair in '64? What is a memory you have from that? Because that's pretty sweet. Double fault from Rybakina. '15 all serve to the is a fault. Serve to the backhand of Vondrousova. Backhand goes out. 30-15. Vondrousova looks good. Serve is a fault. Serve to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina is a winner. That's a winner. Oh, Rybakina is so good. Serve. Ace. Game. Rybakina. Here we go. Oh, buddy. All these commercials. Oh, I sit here watch this tennis all day, and these commercials just get into my brain. The Unisphere, which is still standing at the US Open grounds. Oh yeah, I saw that the other day on one of the aerial shots of the grounds, the Unisphere. Yeah, that's cool that you remember that, but you've never been there. Yeah, Musetti it goes over to the round of 16. Um, even though he wins it with a walkover from Kabali, he still deserved it because I don't know. I tend to have the feeling that if Kabali had won the second set, would his forearm have hurt that bad? Would his forearm have really hurt that bad? I don't know. Serve. Vondrousova. I'm not in their bodies, but serve to the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand from Vondrousova. Good for a winner. Serve to the backhand of Rybakina to the forehead of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina in the net. Rybakina can find her game at any moment here. At any moment, Rybakina could start firing on all cylinders and run away with this. Except for right there at that moment, not that moment, but a different moment in the future, a future moment, you know? Serve from Vondrousova. Not that moment either. It's going to be a different moment. Jasmine Paolini. Pow pow. She is out of the tournament. So sad. So sad. Serve to the backhand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina. Forehand from Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Short ball. Rybakina. Winner. Winner. Do, 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 do. God dang it. Serve in the net. Who beat Paolini? Who did beat Paolini? Somebody look it up. Who beat Paolini? I forget. I think it was a Spaniard. Serve. If I'm correct, I'll look like I know half of what I'm talking about. Serve to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. That goes out. Oh no. Vondrousova beat Paolini. I just looked it up. Vondrousova beat Paolini, not a Spaniard. Yeah, there you go, Max. Backhand from Rybakina to the forehead of Vondrousova. Winner. Wow, Vondrousova has produced a couple of break points here at a big, important moment in the set. This is an important moment. Serve to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina. Lob from Vondrousova. Goes wide. Still break point. Serve. Forehand of Vondrousova. Rybakina with a good shot. But Vondrousova with a better shot. And she breaks. She breaks. And she is going to serve for the set. Vondrousova with some moves here in the first set. And Rybakina not fully firing, not fully hitting the shots, all this stuff. Are you a fan of Mensik and Fonseca? I'm dancing. I'm dancing. No, I'm not a fan of Fonseca and Mensik, but and they're interesting players. I just haven't watched a bunch of them. I haven't watched a ton of them, like I know, Mensik has been great. Fonseca also great. They're also young. It's gonna be interesting at some point for those guys. I don't think we're there yet. I think we're probably still like 18 months away from them from knowing, right? In 18 months, if neither one of them have like made a quarterfinal of of a Grand Slam, then they'll be a little less interesting. But fault from Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina in the net. Vondrousova. Who's younger? Is Fonseca or Mensik younger? I think Fonseca's younger. Backhand from Vondrousova. Or no. Backhand from Rybakina. Goes out. Serve. Backhand from Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina again to the backhand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Vondrousova goes long. Serve. Ace. Set points for Vondrousova against Elena Rybakina. Serve. To the backhand of Rybakina. That goes long. There we go. Vondrousova takes set number 1. And Rybakina is going to have to go 3 if she wants to see the not the quarterfinals. If she wants to see the round of 16. Or no, quarterfinals. If she wants to see the quarterfinals. I was right. I have been so distracted with other stuff lately. Lock the hell in. Texas tennis guy. Lock the hell in. You're supposed to. I'm supposed to know. All right. So let's see what happened here. Vondrousova is on the right. Elena Rybakina on the left. Vondrousova is the red. Rybakina is the blue. So as you can see, all these bars are largely over to the left. So Vondrousova is dominating. 11 winners, minimal unforced errors from Vondrousova. And largely the serve, you can check out the serve here. Rybakina's serve not really going in the court that much. The first serve points won by Vondrousova. That's a high percentage. That's pretty good. And just taking care of business is Vondrousova. And Rybakina not dominating the match like she is used to. She is used to it, but she's not doing it. So did Fonseca play in this tournament? Did he get here? No, he got knocked out in the second round. Yeah. He's 19 years old. Yeah. The problem is with players like Mensik and Fonseca, they're insane. Like, they are insane, no doubt. But they're they're like almost the same age as Ben Shelton, as Carlos Alcaraz, Yannick Sinner. They're all almost the same age. Yannick Sinner a little older than all of them, but like you can't compare Minsick and Fonseca to Carlos Alcaraz and Yannick Sinner. I just don't think you can. Which is always the question when somebody's asking, it's like the second question. What do you think of Fonseca and what do you think of Minsick? The second question is, well, do you think they're as good as Alcaraz and Yannick Sinner? No. Not in 100 years. $15 for Rybakina. Forehand from Vondrousova. And a backhand from Rybakina. Rybakina coming out strong in the second set. I'm not a professional though. I'm a dude. I'm a dude in an apartment, and I just love tennis, and want to say what I think about tennis. And I may be proven wrong. I could be. Serve to the forehand of Vondrousova, to the forehand of Rybakina, to the backhand of Vondrousova. Oh, smash from Rybakina. She gets on the board quickly. Ben Shelton isn't considered a Grand Slam competitor, winning a Masters 1000. He proved the haters wrong. Yeah, I think the issue with Ben Shelton is actually 100. Like what happened to him at the US Open with his shoulder is a 100% what I have said in go back and watch, the last 20 hours of streaming, you'll find me say this. I have said the issue with Ben Shelton is he swings so hard at every ball. How in the world is his shoulder? How is his arm going to keep up? How can it? It doesn't make sense. Just the physics of it is that I've never seen I have seen, but no, I don't think no, I'm going to say it. I don't think I've seen a player like Ben Shelton that swings as hard at every ball. And I'm just like, your body is not going to hold up with that. And it hasn't. He goes down with a shoulder injury in the third round. That's the concern with Shelton, is durability. Backhand from Rybakina goes out on the serve. Now he did have like a fall, which I think maybe the fall kind of jarred something in his shoulder, but Arthur Fields plays really hard. Forehand from the backhand from Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina again to the backhand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Vondrousova in the net. Yeah. Arthur Fields plays very hard. Yeah, it's just like it's a physical sport and you've got to play a long time. Look, that's a concern with Carlos Alcaraz as well. You know, how durable is he going to be? We've seen him go down with an injury or two. Last year, at the end of the year, he was struggling a little bit. Serve to the backhand of Vondrousova, to the forehand of Rybakina, to the forehand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina, again to the forehand of Vondrousova, backhand to backhand. Nope. That goes in the net from Rybakina. Sheesh. We get into talking, and then I get distracted. All right. I'm going to lock in on the score here. Lasers. Ace. Hey, if you're here for the first time ever, checking out the channel, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, check out the chat, make a friend. Max is very friendly. Ace from Rybakina. All right. We are moving. Yeah. I love Ben Shelton. Ben Shelton was my favorite to upset Carlos Alcaraz or Jannik Sinner. So now that Ben Shelton is, and I'm not saying that Ben Shelton was my favorite for the US Open. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if there was a player to upset Jannik Sinner or Carlos Alcaraz, it was going to be Ben Shelton. But Ben Shelton goes out with an injury, and now there is no player standing between Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner for the U.S. Open. So we're going to see Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner in the final for the third straight time. And Carlos Alcaraz looks focused. I mean, he shaved his damn head. Is there any other? Is there any other? He's not care. He doesn't care about Emma. People are like, Carlos Alcaraz is distracted by Emma Raducanu. He's not distracted by Emma Raducanu. He shaved his damn head. Okay, he don't care about what Emma Raducanu thinks about him. He shaved his head. Backhand from Rybakina. Ooh, little weird volley from Rybakina. And that goes out. Okay. Carlos Alcaraz is actually scary focused at the moment. I did not like Carlos Alcaraz at Cincinnati. And, of course, he ended up winning Cincinnati because of the illness. But now I'm actually scared of Carlos Alcaraz for Jannik Sinner. Good forehand from Rybakina. Forehand from Vondrousova to the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand from Vondrousova up the line for a winner. At Cincinnati, Jannik Sinner was actually, if he was healthy, he was actually probably about to ace. He was probably going to wipe the floor with Carlos Alcaraz. I will say that with complete confidence. But he was sick. Serve. Ace. Two games all. Backhand from Vondrousova in the net. Hey, somebody else just liked the video. We'll give you some claps as well. Thank you very much for liking the video. Appreciate you very much. You are awesome. For listening to me ramble about tennis players. Backhand from Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova. Then a forehand from Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina goes long. Wait, this is messed up. That was wrong. The 40 was wrong. $15-0. Serve, Rybakina to the forehand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina. She's up at the net. And Vondrousova hits it long. We got 10 people here currently watching. Come on, guys. Thank you very much for being here. We got 10 people here. We should have at least 20 likes on the video, right? Because math works like that. Serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina. Goes out. 30-all. $30-all. Serve. The backhand of Vondrousova. In the net. Something's got to get intense here in a minute. Serve. In the net. Serve. To the forehand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina. To the forehand of Vondrousova. Goes out. Game. Rybakina. Vondrousova. If you have not subscribed to the channel, don't subscribe. Don't do it. Whoops. Went to the wrong damn... I'm learning. Don't make fun of me. I'm learning. Don't subscribe. Come back tomorrow and watch another one. See if you like it. See if it's for you. Maybe you don't like just sitting here watching commentary. Maybe you just want to watch tennis. Don't subscribe. Come back tomorrow. See how you like it. And then if you come back tomorrow and you still like it, you found your way home. Come on back and subscribe and join. I guess the way that streaming works is that I should find a name for all of you. I should find a name for the people in chat. Y'all think about that. What do y'all want to be called? I'll be right back. I got to go to the restroom. All right, we're back. Rybakina hits it in the net. Serve. It is a fault. Serve. Double fault. It's okay. It's only the second double fault from Vondrousova. So no, and it's not at like a big time. Serve. Serve. Forehand of Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina to the forehand of Vondrousova in the net. 30-all. 30-all. Serve. Backhand from Rybakina to the forehand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina to the forehand of Vondrousova in the net. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Big issue here. Serve. Fault. Gives me time to do that. Serve. Double fault. Rybakina breaks. Rybakina breaks. And here we go. This could be very good for her. Not a whole lot of breaks in the match. 2 breaks each. Serve. Is a let. It looks like it, Jersey Gal. Looks like 3 sets. Serve. So a let and then a fault. Backhand from Vondrousova to forehand of Rybakina off the tape. Off the tape, and it bounces out. Ooh, unlucky. Unlucky there for Rybakina. Serve. In the net. Second serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova to the backhand of Rybakina in the net. Rybakina not near her top game right now. Serve. To the forehand of Vondrousova. That's good. Rybakina needs to find another level to her game at the moment. Serve. Fault. Second serve. To the forehand of Vondrousova. To the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova again. Backhand from Rybakina in the net. And Vondrousova has an opportunity to break back. Vondrousova. Serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. To the backhand of Rybakina. In the open court, that's a winner. Open court winner. Good serve. Followed it up. Serve. Fault. Did it rain outside? I hear cars driving around. It sounds like they're driving in rain. Serve. Yeah. It rained outside. Oh, shit. Serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. To the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand from Vondrousova to the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand from Vondrousova again to the forehand of Rybakina in the net. Oh! Vondrousova is being tough today. She's beating up on my girl. She's beating up on her. The commentators in the booth just said that they are not supposed to share their honest opinions. And that's the benefit. And I like tennis. Okay. I like tennis commentary. And I know when I watch tennis that commentators are not sharing their honest commentary. This is not what they think. They don't think these things. All right? They have their conversations away from the court and away from the booth, and that's when they say what they really think, which would be great to listen to. John McEnroe is the only one that gets close to saying what he really thinks in the booth, which is one reason why I started this channel. For commentary, and I want to say what I want to say. Backhand from Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova again to the forehand of Rybakina. Rybakina is pinning Vondrousova in that backhand corner, and now she's going to run her around to the side. Ooh, off the tape, lands on her side. Rybakina was in control of that entire point. And then it ends up not going her way. And it doesn't serve to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Rybakina. Winner. That was sick. Honest commentary does not necessarily mean rude commentary either. Like, that's something that people tend to think. Like, oh. Like when somebody says, like, I'm not mean, I'm just very honest. No, you're mean. Right? But honest commentary does not have to be rude. It's just observations. Observations based off past experience. Anyways, let's focus on the match because that's what you're here for. Good serve from Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina. Throws up a lob. Vondrousova. Oh, has an easy put away, but she puts it back in the middle. And Rybakina lets her back in. Rybakina lets her back in the point. Vondrousova got away with something there. Serve. Fault. Second serve. Double. Double. Serve. Forehand of Rybakina. Forehand from Vondrousova in the net. Deuce. Rybakina in a great position here. Vondrousova is having some negative body language. Serve to the backhand of Rybakina. Shank, but it lands in. Forehand from Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. It lands on the back of the line. Rybakina. Oh, no. Sends it long. Serve. Return goes out. Good job, Vondrousova. Well done. We're backing up. The serve to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina again to the backhand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina to the forehand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina again is good. She's in charge of the point. Backhand. Volley comes up. Nope, she doesn't need to hit a volley because Vondrousova hits it long. Or wide, rather. Wide. Serve to the backhand of Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. Oh, out. Rybakina's range has just not been there today. She's just... She's very aggressive, but it's just not working for her. Serve to the backhand of Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova on the stretch. Ends up in the net. Serve to the forehand of Vondrousova to the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand from Rybakina. Winner. Serve. Winner. Ace. Vondrousova is going to serve to stay in the set. Thank you for being here. How do y'all feel about this match? How do y'all feel about this match? Which way is it going to go? Who is going to take the second set? Is Vondrousova going to clutch it out? Or is Rybakina going to take us to a third? Serve to the backhand of Rybakina, to the backhand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina again to the backhand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina to the forehand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina. Backhand from Rybakina down the line, baby. Let's go. Serve. To the backhand of Rybakina. To the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Hits the line. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Rybakina making a charge here. Jersey Gal, thanks for going to a third. Serve. Vondrousova to the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand from Vondrousova to the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand from Vondrousova is a winner. Vondrousova's got something to say about that. Serve to the forehand of Rybakina. Out. Out. Serve to the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova. Goes out. Elena Rybakina. Fault. All that for a fault. Serve. The forehand of Rybakina in the net. Oh, big pressure point. Ends up hitting it in the net. Deuce. Serve. The forehand of Rybakina. Advantage Vondrousova. Serve from Vondrousova. To the backhand of Rybakina. Goes long. Vondrousova stays in the set. Elena Rybakina is going to have to serve. She had a chance. Serve. Rybakina to the forehand of Vondrousova. Short. Rybakina gets up to it. Vondrousova chucks up a lob. Rybakina's there. Lob's not deep enough. Rybakina's there to put it away. Serve. Fault. Second serve. Double fault. Double fault. Serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova goes long. Rybakina, 30-15. Serve. It's good. To the backhand of Vondrousova. Cannot return it. Rybakina. Serve. To the forehand of Vondrousova in the net. Here we go. Rybakina back in front. Back in front. Set will be decided either in a tiebreak or Rybakina will take care of it right here. If y'all are enjoying this, please do hit the like button on the video. And you know what I'm going to say. Don't subscribe. Don't subscribe. Okay? Seriously. Come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. We're going to have more matches. Check me out again. You know, test drive the stream a little bit. Then figure out whether or not you want to subscribe. I don't even know who is playing tomorrow night. Who is playing tomorrow night? Let's go check it out. No, there is no. There are no. There are matches. Oh, these poor tennis players. These foreigners don't get our holiday. Hey, we could watch matches all day tomorrow. Because I'm not working. I don't think I am. I never checked, actually. I don't think I'm working tomorrow. I'll have to ask, I guess. I guess that's what you do. Hidaj Maya, Naomi Osaka and golf. I knew they were going to be playing on Monday. They didn't show that a couple days ago. Serve from Vondrousova to the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand from Rybakina goes out. They didn't show the Monday matches like 2 days ago. They did not have a Monday option up there. And I was like, oh, good. Good for the players. Capitalism. Got him again. Serve. To the forehand of Rybakina. Goes out. Whoops. I'm sorry. 30 love. Because the other return from Rybakina went out. And I announced that. Serve. Fault. Serve. To the backhand of Rybakina. Vondrousova on the stretch with a backhand. That's good. Rybakina. Oh, Rybakina is on it. I feel the energy on Rybakina's side right now. Even though Vondrousova is up in this game, this feels like Rybakina's set. Serve. Fault. Second serve. To the forehand of Rybakina. Goes long. She is trying. She is pushing. She's the one taking the chances. And that often pays off. Serve. Fault. Second serve. To the backhand of Rybakina. To the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina again to the backhand of Vondrousova. Just pinning her in the backhand corner until she opens that shot up. She's going to get another one. Vondrousova in the net. That was just clinical. And if Rybakina brings that level of play into a tiebreak, she will win that thing 7-3. And I'm going to stick to that number. 7-3. Serve. To the forehand of Rybakina. Forehand from Rybakina again. She may not even need a tiebreak. She may not even need a tiebreak. Well, of course she needs a tiebreak. No, she may not. Sorry, looking at the score. My brain's fogged. Serve. Backhand from Rybakina. Another backhand from Rybakina. Oh. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Backhand from Rybakina. To the forehand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina again. Set to Rybakina. One set apiece. The ladies are here to play. Thank you very much. She just went nuclear on Vondrousova. She stepped out in that game, and that was the best game that she has played the entire match. She just blew up right there. That was amazing. Have not seen her do that this whole match. And right when she needs it, she goes off. That's so awesome. That's so cool. That's just so cool to watch from a player. You see that they want it so bad. And they want to, and they can rise up in those big moments. Very cool. And if you're liking the stream, please do give a like to the video. I'm going to go to the restroom. Probably lose a couple of you. But come on back later. Come on back. We are in a new set. Rybakina serving. 15, love. Backhand from Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova again to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina is a winner. This is Vondrousova could get run off the court here. Serve. Fault. Serve to the forehand of Vondrousova in the net. 40. Serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova again to the forehand of Rybakina. She runs up to it. Lob from Vondrousova. Rybakina. Oh my gosh. Backpedaling backhand out of the air? What? What? I've played tennis for longer than Elena Rybakina, and I've never hit a shot like that. I said longer. Not that I've played better tennis. I said I've played tennis longer than Elena Rybakina. You know, pay attention to my words. But that's insane. Backpedaling backhand out of the air on a lob, like, winner. Oh no, Vondrousova, double faults. Marketa, double faults, racking up a little bit. Serve to the backhand of Rybakina, to the forehand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina again to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina to the forehand of Vondrousova. Drop shot from Vondrousova. That's a good drop shot. Vondrousova gets to a drop shot, a redrop. Oh, that's a good point. Vondrousova comes out with it in the end. Drop shot, Vondrousova, redrop, Rybakina. Vondrousova gets up to it and passes her. It's a good run. Fault. This match is heating up at the moment. This match is heating up. Serve to the backhand of Rybakina, to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina to the forehand of Vondrousova. Volley from Rybakina. Winner. Serve. Serve from Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina, to the forehand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina in the net. 30 all. Serve. The forehand of Rybakina goes long. See, Vondrousova is still proven to be tough. Serve. The forehand of Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina again to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina. Lob goes out. Game to Vondrousova. Rybakina to serve. Serve to the backhand of Vondrousova goes out. Rybakina, 15. Serve. Fault. Second serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. Forehand from Vondrousova to the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand from Rybakina. Drop shot from Vondrousova is good. Rybakina is still there. Lob. Rybakina. Oh, Vondrousova lob to Rybakina. You know what I'm saying. Vondrousova hits a lob over the head of Rybakina. Vondrousova gets the point. Serve. Ace. Sorry. It wasn't an ace, but it was enough to win the point. Serve. In the net. Second serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. Rybakina on the stretch. Can't get there. 30 all. These ladies are playing a high level of tennis right now. And it could go either way. Don't act like Vondrousova hasn't been there before. Serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. To the forehand of Rybakina. Forehand from Vondrousova. To the backhand of Rybakina in the net. Vondrousova with a break point. Vondrousova is playing great tennis right now. Serve. Fault. Thank you for the like on the video, by the way. Freaking legend. Serve. To the forehand. It was a let. Never mind. Let. Everybody settle down. Settle down. Hey, you. Jersey gal. Settle down. Serve. Forehand from Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. Goes long. Vondrousova breaks. Vondrousova breaks. That was an important break. Ooh, buddy. Go ahead. Put a prediction in the chat. I already have my prediction for the match. I've already said it. Rybakina, I'm not backing off of you. Okay. Who do you think is going to win? Are you going for Vondrousova or Elena Rybakina? I am very aware that the WTA is unpredictable. And I'm asking you to do the impossible. But go ahead and do it for me. Elena Rybakina or Vondrousova. Who wins this match? The crowd is loving this. They are on the biggest stage for tennis in the United States. They're playing for the quarterfinals at the US Open. Serve to the backhand of Rybakina in the net. Serve. Ace. Vondrousova punching back at Elena Rybakina's surge. Serve to the backhand of Rybakina, to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Drop shot. Doesn't make it over the net. Serve. Ace. Serve to the backhand of Rybakina, to the forehand of Vondrousova. Backhand from Rybakina again in the net. Vondrousova gets a hold. And we'll give her a little clap. We'll give her a little clap there. Good work. Vondrousova. That was an important hold. And she got the hold quickly. That asserts a little bit of authority in the match. Serve. Fault. But how much belief does Rybakina have? Serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. That goes out. Right now, for Rybakina, this is about belief. She is a better player. Right now, at her height, she is a better player than Vondrousova. Now, can she rise to her own level of play? Second serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. To the forehand of Rybakina. To the backhand of Vondrousova in the net. She's under some pressure. Whoa, 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 whoa. 30. Serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. To the backhand of Rybakina. Winner. 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 Forty love. This is a great response. Serve. To the forehand of Vondrousova. To the forehand of Rybakina. Vondrousova on the stretch. Can't get there. Rybakina with a love hold. Very, very calm, very composed, very excellent. there you go. I hear these commercials so much that eventually I just got to roll with them and I got to enjoy them. Otherwise, they're just gonna break my mind. That's probably so annoying to you to just hear dirt, 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 dirt. All right, I'm not gonna do that. But I hear the commercials all the time, so eventually I just gotta like sink into it and enjoy it because they're just gonna be there and I can't fight it. Ah. By the way, are you if somebody responds to this, that'd be interesting. As you are watching me now, are you getting interrupted with YouTube ads? I would be very interested for somebody to answer that. You're watching me right now on YouTube. Are you getting interrupted with YouTube ads? Or did you watch ads at the beginning of the stream? Serve to the backhand of Rybakina. Ace. Serve to the forehand of Rybakina. Oh, goes out. 30. Serve. Backhand of Rybakina. Short ball. Vondrousova gets up to it and hits a winner. Vondrousova punching right back with a big potential love hold. Serve to the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova to the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova again. Short ball from Rybakina. Lob. Vondrousova pushes Rybakina all the way back. Vondrousova with a defensive shot. She's on the run now. And eventually, Rybakina gets the better of that point. Serve. Fault. Second serve. To the backhand of Rybakina. That's a good shot. Short ball. Rybakina in the net. Oh. Vondrousova with the game. I can't hide my favorite, but I got to give the claps because there could be Vondrousova fans in here. And that was a big hold. Serve from Elena to the backhand of Vondrousova to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Rybakina goes out. Big game here. Because if Rybakina folds, Vondrousova's up 5-2. And that is an ugly spot to be. Serve to the forehand of Vondrousova, the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand. Winner. Rybakina. Winner, Rybakina. This match is good right now. Rybakina fighting, pushing. Backhand, Rybakina up the line. Vondrousova there. Rybakina at the net. Another winner. Serve. In the net. Second serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. To the forehand of Rybakina. To the backhand of Vondrousova, who shanks it. And Rybakina is sitting here with a 40-15. Serve. To the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina in the net. Rybakina. Serve. The forehand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina is deep. Vondrousova handles it well. Another deep. No, too deep. We're going to deuce. It looked like Rybakina had a potential 40-15 hold, and now here we are. Serve to the forehand of short. Vondrousova gets up to it. It's a winner. Oh my God. Advantage Vondrousova. And Rybakina has a pressure point right here. Rybakina. Pressure point. Serve to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina to the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina again. Lands out. And that's a break to Vondrousova. 5-2. That could potentially be it, but she will have to hold again. She will have to hold. Rybakina in trouble. What a match right here on Arthur Ashe Stadium in New York. Vondrousova looking at upsetting the world number 10. Vondrousova with an opportunity, big opportunity, to make it to the quarterfinals of the US Open. Number 60 in the world versus number 10 in the world. 5-2. Vondrousova. Serve. To the backhand of Rybakina. To the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina. Big. Short ball. Rybakina gets up to it. Winner. Winner. Serve to the forehand of Rybakina. Lands out. That lands out. Serve to the forehand of Rybakina. Then to the backhand of Rybakina, to the forehand of Vondrousova. Short ball. Rybakina gets up to it. Puts it in a corner. Vondrousova hits a defensive shot. Rybakina, winner. Serve to the backhand of Rybakina, to the forehand of Vondrousova. Forehand from Rybakina. Another winner. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, this is good. This is good. Serve. Ace. Serve. Ace. Break points erased. Incredible. By the way, the red line here is Vondrousova. The red is Vondrousova. Red, red, red. All that. Serve. Ace. 3 aces in a row for Marketa Vondrousova. Match point. Serve to the forehand of Elena Rybakina. Match goes to Vondrousova. Forehand in the net on the return. Match goes to number 60 in the world, Vondrousova. Don't act like she hasn't been there before, because you know she has. She's got it in her. But Elena Rybakina, one of the more dangerous players in the tournament, goes out. She was clutch. And it means the world to Vondrousova. What a match right there. Vondrousova into the quarterfinals here on Arthur Ashe Stadium. Thank you all for being here. My name is Cody. I appreciate you for checking out the channel. We will be here tomorrow as well. Come on back. We got plenty of matches tomorrow. I'm contemplating, do I make a video tomorrow or do I stream a bunch of matches tomorrow? I want this channel to be fun for me. So I'm going to stream. I don't want to make a video. I hate making videos. I want to stream the matches. So we're going to stream tomorrow. We're going to have a bunch of matches tomorrow. Probably do 4 or 5 matches tomorrow. And I want to see you back here. Okay? Come on back. If you didn't subscribe, don't. Come back tomorrow. Go for another test drive. And then decide if you want to subscribe or not. All right? Vondrousova says is her first win on Arthur Ashe Stadium. It is 11:30 at night for them there. So late night to be working for the ladies, but probably worth it. Whew. So Vondrousova is going to go on and play Sabalenka in the quarters. So that's tough. Jersey Girl says, thank you. No, thank you, Jersey Girl. Jersey Gal. Appreciate you for being here. Appreciate you all for being here. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, let's check out real quick what the possible matches are tomorrow that we could watch. Demonar, yeah. And this guy, Reedy. Aliassime, Rublev, okay, that's fine. Musetti, Munar. This one I'm excited about. Sinner and Bublik. Alexandrova and Swiatek. Kostyuk and Mukova. The women's matches are stacked tomorrow. The men's are a little weird. Like Rublev and Aliassime aren't that great. This match, kind of whatever, nice if you're a Demon fan, which I am a Demon fan, but not a whole lot of people are. Oh, these are at the same time. Obviously, we got to watch Coco and Osaka. Obviously. Oh, all three of these are at the same time. That stinks. I would love to have watched Swiatek straight into Osaka and Goff. That would be cool. And then we got 2 10 o'clock matches, a 1 o'clock, and here. That'll be good. So we'll probably get 3 matches in tomorrow because I thought these were going to be staggered a little bit better. But we'll probably get 3 matches in tomorrow. Probably come in around noon and watch some Osaka golf. And then we'll take a break after that and come back for Sinner Bublik. And after Sinner Bublik will be Hadaj Maya versus Amanda Anisimova. So that'll be the game plan for tomorrow. All right. Come on back. And if I get up early enough, I'll shoot out a video. I think it's time for a predictions video, even though my predictions are getting smacked this tournament. My predictions are getting smacked. All right. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for being here. All right. Go to bed, you hooligans. All right. You shouldn't be up watching YouTube right now. You should be getting some shut-eye. All right. Because you got a holiday tomorrow. Hopefully you do. Thank you very much. See ya.